Okay, Games Got Talent is basically we interview developers or artists. It really doesn't matter. It's anyone that has a talent. It's not like a competition, if that's what you were thinking. But we interview them. We let them show off things that they want to show off. The audience asks questions. We review their game page. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So everyone can introduce who they are now, if you want.
Hey, I'm Susslord. I've been in the Game Jolt and FNAF community for almost 7 years, which is way too long. I make games. I'm mainly a programmer. That's what I like to do most. But I'm also, I do a little bit of everything here and there. And yeah, I'm just really glad to be a part of Luminance because they're
Very
cool.
nice.
Alright, so I'm okay. I got my start making Minecraft videos. That was really cool. And then I found out about this cool game called Five Nights at Freddy's. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take pictures of my cats, make Five Nights at Kitties. And somehow that ended up here. I don't know how.
Interesting.
I made like models and like my friends were like, wow, it's really good. It's like default cubes like thrown around. It's really
The name's Vapor. Maximum Elevator.
I honestly just got my start making funny Reddit posts, and now I'm here. That's all I gotta say.
Redditor.
Beautiful.
Do you perhaps live in your mother's basement?
No, thank you.
Okay, you could go.
What's up? I have a nugget. I've been in the community for like 6 years. I usually make joke games mostly, but they evolve into something else. What you may know me for mainly is for the cutscene animating in TRTF Winter Wonderland, and yeah, that's really it. All I gotta say about that.
Very nice.
Hi, I'm Toonster. I've been in the community since 2015, and I make a lot of games, mainly joke ones, but I've made a few standoff, like serious games in between. My most notable part in Luminance is me doing the developer commentary for the extras menu and joining the call. That's my notable thing for Luminance.
Amazing.
Toonster's okay.
He's always been there.
He's not giving himself enough credit. Toonster has literally been there for every single thing we've ever done. And yeah, that's Toonster. That's his
Amazing.
job.
And
don't worry,
Winsomeless,
you'll see that soon.
do you have something to say?
Not really. I'm kind of
Not
just
really.
curious.
Okay, that's amazing.
Okay, see, that's not fair. Winsomeless is one of Luminance's animators. We've been friends with him for pretty much 5 or 6 years. He's been there since the beginning, and yeah, he does a little bit of everything. He's made models. He's done programming. Again, he mainly does animations and renders. But Winsomeless is just the overall kind of, if we need something, he can probably do it kind of guy. And yeah, he's a great friend.
So that's
Yep.
kind of everybody. If we need somebody to do an extra something, that could be anybody.
And not here right now.
For example, like I was like the programmer for the extras menu, even though like Susso was like the main programmer guy.
And then even though he's not here right now, I'd still like to give a shout out to Aliston. He did a lot of stuff for Winter Wonderland, and he's still done some stuff for Luminance behind the scenes. He's a really kick-ass composer, and I'd just like to give a big thanks to him and everything he's done for us.
If you ever seen that one gif of Squidward like making that funny face, that's me when I hear Aliston's music.
Yeah, he's talented. He's cool.
Very nice. So, let's. I guess we can kind of start the interview
Yeah,
now, right? All right. So, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
before we start,
Alright.
do you guys have anything to
Yeah.
say to the viewers? Like, anything at all? Or no?
Thanks for the support on our stupid TRTF game. Wasn't expecting that.
I'm like severely brain dead. Thanks for giving me any attention.
Help me, Sussel is abusing
Oh,
me.
no. Okay. So,
Yep.
what was the main reason you guys got into game development?
Roblox.
For me, it was personally Minecraft, I think. I don't know, I've always loved video games, and then always wanted to make them. And when FNAF came out, it was just... I think the genius with FNAF and why so many fan games exist is, like, it's really not that hard to make a FNAF fan game. Like more nowadays, it's harder because there's a lot more behind it, but, like, initially in 2015, like, the steps behind it were getting Click Team Fusion, watching like a tutorial, and like you were on your way to making a game. And I think that's where most people got their start, because it was just easy.
And FNAF in general is a fairly like easy formula to like recreate. Although now it's like harder to do because people are doing more, basically making original games with like the FNAF IP vaguely attached to it, which I think is cool because like it shows how much it evolved since just copying FNAF to like just making a game that's not even FNAF at this point.
That's true.
I think I've had the funniest start out of everybody though. Again, like I said, I made Minecraft videos, but even before that, I used to mod the game for the Nintendo Wii, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I used to make like custom levels and like stuff, and I was like a really like dumb kid on the forums trying to be like, how do I make my own custom like model? Because I didn't know how to model at the time. And it was really funny because like somebody said, "Oh, you should use 3ds Max." I just install it on my like stupid little laptop. I couldn't even handle it. It was so funny. And eventually, I'm just like, "Let's just game Five Nights at Freddy's," because I barely even knew what it was. Because I knew game theory before FNAF, so I was like, "Oh man, like I'm gonna look into this," and then I made my own game. It was
amazing. Cool. So
Are we going over like the history?
We're saying like what was the reason you got into game development?
Oh.
I mean, is that it? Is that everyone's response?
Anyone next?
No one's next. Just kind of say whatever you want to.
So, yeah.
I think everyone has pretty much the same story.
It
like,
just
you know,
kind of happened. I just wanted to like do this, and over time I just got better at doing it. That's like the summarization of it.
Amazing. All right, so, what do you guys plan on doing in the future? Do you plan on making original games, sticking to FNAF games? What are you gonna do?
I plan on one day going outside, like the cave dweller I am that I don't. To go outside. I'm gonna go to my local like Walmart and get a real job.
Oh, nice.
So,
but maybe in the meantime, I might make Some Nights at Raz's 2 and a better game one day. Who knows? That's my plans.
I mean, like Donnie, like you know, like well, hopefully that could be like a job in the future, but I doubt. But it's nice to think about it.
Yeah,
so
right now.
Oh god. So far it's more of like a dream more than like a actual career. But you know, if we work hard, again, like these like Luminance projects have really been able to like show my skills personally, because like I never really got a chance to like showcase my like art in like a big sense, so that's been very helpful.
I can say the same thing. Never did anything like serious or anything. This is the first time.
You should probably raise your voice.
Luminance as a whole, it's like just overall Luminance right now currently is like we're making another FNAF fan game right now, and we don't really have any further plans after that, except we all know we want to keep doing it, and that's about like as much as we can really say before the future comes. Like, because I don't know, our friend group, like Luminance first and foremost is a friend group before it's a game dev group. Like we were just a group of friends before we made Winter Wonderland who got bored one day. So like that'll always like come, you know, in priority first. But I don't know, it's just whenever we feel like, you know, making a new game, we'll make whatever we feel like is right to make at the time.
So
I think TRTF was the absolute most right thing to make at the time, because nobody made a good TRTF game. They are all really bad. Except there was one that I'm like trying to think of beforehand. Okay.
Radzla.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Radzla. That was like, that's like crazy how, because I don't know why I'm like a real like dumb person. If I see like a reference to something I haven't seen in years, I'm like, oh, there it is. I'm like pointing at it. So you know, like how there's the hecking I was about to say it, the funny Tycraz like mini games for like, I don't know what it's planned for, but when I saw that I'm like, oh my god, there it is. There's Tycraz Mania. It got finished, but it's in like 8-bit. It's like, oh my god, there it is.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I love Crash Bandicoot. Never played the game. I played it on like,
because he couldn't make it 3D. That's why.
I tried to play it on like an emulator. I'm like, this game sucks.
Wait, I should
Is it possible for this fireside to
What's
burn
that?
out? Because like I'm getting a little warning message on the top left of fireside, but I don't think I can stoke the flames. Okay. Anyway.
No. Don't worry. You're fine.
I love a light bulb. Maximus this shush. Is that how you say it? I've been meaning to.
Shush.
The shush. Maximus the shush. I love Liam the Luminance light bulb.
I thought Frank Luminance was the mascot.
They're all,
Well, yeah.
we have multiple mascots. What's wrong with that? McDonald's had a bunch
I
of
never said there
mascots,
was
why can't
nothing
we?
wrong with it.
Well, Fazzy, everything's wrong with you. So
Yeah, that's
Is
true.
this stream lagging for you
Alright,
guys, or is it good?
I think it's
Alright,
fine.
Oh,
Alright,
wait, what? The
what's the
fireside
next
burned out.
It's a cool
It
image.
said the
of it.
fireside burned out for me.
It
Is it
burned
just
out, but it's
Okay,
still
no,
going.
That's weird.
Still going.
Still
Cross
got
is
it.
typing.
Alright.
Just keep
Yeah,
going,
yeah,
just keep going, just keep going.
Anyway, next question. Let's see. I know most of you guys like made games before like you actually really did the Return to Freddy's Wonderland. So how would you reflect on the past, and how did you improve, or what did you improve on?
Alright, I think I can answer this one from personal experience because me, before Winter Wonderland, I was working on a game called Black Smoke with Stojo. Black Smoke! Anyways,
Hello.
Hey, what happened to Black Smoke?
I learned a lot from Black Smoke, specifically probably the most like fundamental cores of game development you can learn, which is have a plan when you're going in, don't announce it too early, and just don't be stupid about it. Black Smoke was the wrong game at the wrong time in my like development cycle. I had just gotten off of making a custom night game, which did like fairly well for itself. So I thought I had to top myself. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use Unreal Engine, which I had no clue how to use. I'm gonna get
Unreal Engine.
I'm gonna get 3D models. It's gonna be the greatest game ever. And I had this whole idea for Black Smoke, and without even having the idea in like for a month, like we didn't even have like a single room finished. I announced the game, made an awful trailer for it, and like got like a whole bunch of hype building around this game called Black Smoke, and the game just crumbled. It was awful.
Wow.
I still thought the funniest thing is that like I was on Black Smoke, the like dev team, really late, and if you could even count me as being a pro, because I was remodeling like the characters at one point, and it was funny because like literally when the trailer dropped, I was there for the premiere, and it was me, Toonster, and Iva. We were in a caller. Like that trailer sucked. Everyone was like quiet though. I don't know why, but I was like saying that trailer sucked. I like the foghorn yet. Black Smoke.
Anyway, so after Black Smoke was like coming out, that's when we really started talking to like Nomo K, Ivan, and Toonster again. And then this is also kind of gonna lead into how Winter Wonderland became a thing. But so we were talking about Black Smoke and how like it was just not turning out well and it was bad. And so most of what Black Smoke was kind of just became what Winter Wonderland ended up being. I don't know. I guess to answer the question, what we learned from like previous endeavors is like have a plan and have like a support system before you go head first into it. But Black Smoke is just I learned a lot from it, and that's I guess all I can really say about that.
So before Winter Wonderland, I made like garbage games. So this is what I was doing. I went on about how I made Five Nights at Kitty's. That was like, how do I describe it? That was like my gateway drug into the FNAF community. I guess that's a good way of saying it, because that's what it is. It's a drug addiction. Okay, so just first and foremost, FNAF is a drug addiction. All right, everybody's got to get off the bong. One day we will, but you know, currently we're hardcore drug addicts. Okay, one day we'll get off of it. So I was making this game with my cats. I thought it was really funny, and then I lost the files to it because oh my god, like, so my dad knew this computer repair guy, and this guy was like, he was like a cheap con man. So like I got my like new computer, I'm like, yay, I'm so excited, and then the hard drive just I don't feel like working anymore. So I backed up the game files on like a 3DS SD card I had, because I really didn't have any storage.
A 3DS card?
A 3DS SD card, because like the only thing yeah, because before that I didn't use flash drives, because again I was a Wii modder, and a great modding tool for the Wii is the SD card slot. Like you could, I'm surprised how much that you could do stuff with that. Anyway, the point being, so I backed everything up on an SD card, and like I forgot about that. The hard drive died, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna make like another game in the meantime. So in the case that I like finish or whatever. The point being, I was really lazy and never got around to finishing anything. I was too busy playing like Minecraft and Roblox to like do anything. So I didn't really do anything, and then eventually I'm like, I'm gonna make this Five Nights at Kitty's game like with robots, because that's either way how it was gonna turn out. And I just kind of kept making stuff like that, and then I made this like, so Toonster back in the day had this collection of all the like smaller games he made, and I'm like, well, I've been doing that recently because I was making like these little like tech demos, I guess you could say. They're like really like garbage ideas that I just decided to like defecate out onto the website. So I just made a collection of all these games called my miscellaneous collection. I swear there's like 30 or like 40 games on here. Yes, Susslord, I do kind of look like a boonster in that case, doing that. And you know, before that I was like, yeah, it's funny, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna make my own game. The sequel, the long-fabled 5 years in development sequel to Some Nights at Raz's. Oh boy, oh howdy, it's gonna be good. And then I stumbled upon this group one day after Running in the 80s came out. Remember when that came out? I was like, Susslord was having a voice chat in his like little server he had. I'm like, well, I wanna see what these guys are up to. And it was like Susslord, Tech Owl, may he rest in peace, and Winsumless, and they were like just chilling in there, and I kind of just got introduced to their friend group, and yeah, I started that. So I finally was able to like showcase my skills on like a quality game and something not stupid, and that's my story. That's my TED Talk.
Yeah,
I'm not rambles, so yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, again, wait, no, you want to keep in mind, before Winter Wonderland, none of us really did things that were that serious. Like, we were all kind of, I don't know, first and foremost, before we're even game devs, we're like a friend groups, and even before that, we're like comedians more than anything, I think is like the best way to put it. Like, we all just like being funny more than like making serious projects. And the only reason why Winter Wonderland even came to exist in the first place is because...
Oh, I got that.
Oh, Vapor's got it, alright.
Wait, how Winter Wonderland came to be in the first place?
Yeah, go for it.
It's because I brought up, hey, let's finish this game that I conveniently have the MFA of, which was originally my Black Boy 74, then it was canceled. And I had the MFA, I brought it to Susslord.
Make he not rest.
Anyways, so yeah, the Return to Freddy's 2 Rebooted was a game being made, and
died.
It died. The game got canceled like really quick when there wasn't too much done in development, and Vapor would not shut up about it being canceled. Anytime we'd like be talking in our group, Vapor would be like,
I was like, make this game.
He really wanted us to make it. So yeah, we did. I was like, all right, because I didn't know the extent at the time of what we were gonna do. Originally, we were just gonna try and like fix up this like MFA we had.
I think it was because it was during the time when Noke was like, you know, doing the Black Smoke remodeling, so we need something to do while we like waited for that in the meantime. Because it was originally going to be such a small scale project.
It was just going to be like finishing the already existing MFAs. And then you're like, well, how about we like change the graphics a bit, because the character models sucked. And it just came into like a long process of redoing this, overhauling this, let's change this out, and it just became a galot. Like, I mean, I don't want to say it's like the biggest thing ever, but I mean, it was much more large in scale by the end of it.
It was a much bigger project than any of us intended it on being, but it's also the project that really like we were friends before Winter Wonderland existed, but we got to like really know each other because
it kind of solidified the group.
Yeah, it like solidified who our group was, and we got and the Winter Wonderland like development cycle was like we would stay in like calls until like 3 a.m, sometimes even later, just like working on the game nonstop and like getting to know each other. Because it was like a 9-month process, I think, to like ship Winter Wonderland. And it was, I don't know, this is really how we got to like know each other.
It felt nice being a part of like a dev team that like I could relate to. That I could genuinely like actually like do some serious like work for it. that I've never did for any serious game. Because I don't know if it was me being paranoid. I had the impression that like nobody like took like me seriously or anything, and like this is my only time to like, oh, I can actually like show what I can do. Honestly, like, yeah. Which like sus, like I keep saying this, like I'm really like thankful to even be like here in the dev team. Honestly, like it's really helped me out.
Yeah, I mean it's like
for
you have
Donnie too.
Yeah, it's like you have the two friend groups. You got this, and you got the other one with Nucleic, and this is like, you know, it's not like there's so many like separate little like tiny little fragments of groups that kind of like solidified more together, and it's like I don't know.
We all had our game projects that way. Like we put like so much effort into, whether they be serious or like just some like weird parody joke game like what I did. But like what the work we did in those games, we honestly did a lot for. Put a lot of effort into them. Finally be able to do something like this, it felt good. It genuinely felt good to like do this.
Yeah.
Anyways, I forgot what the question was. That was a really long rant.
The question was, how would you reflect on the past and stuff like that?
Everybody thank my mom for bringing in a cheeseburger, and this is cheese. Thank you. Homemade cheeseburger for my mom.
Wow.
She's kind of part of the team too.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Nomoke's mom.
Thank you, Nomoke's mom. Nomoke's mom has been a big part of development.
We're not even capping.
We're not even joking. Like Nomoke's mom's been there every step of development. She's like come up with ideas.
She gave us the name idea for the new game.
Yeah, it's great. Cause like I just found it funny how my mom was like actually interested with what I was doing. So I'm just like, hey, I'm making this. Like this is the plan, and she's like, oh, you could do this and like this. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really helped in development.
Wow.
Alright,
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
so what's the next question? That was a really long
The next
one.
question is, what were the main problems you faced during the development of Winter Wonderland?
Burnout.
Yeah.
Time, yeah. It was while making Winter Wonderland. So I'm lucky enough, I'm graduated, so I don't really have to like worry about school.
There's a little prodigy dude. This guy sucks. I hate him.
Anyways, so but everyone else specifically is like Donnie and like Marissa and Winston was like they were all trying to balance like school
It's Mario.
and game development at like the same time. And that just caused a lot of issues because there's only so much time in a day. And there's only so much time you can like dedicate yourself to, you know, working on a project. And I don't know. That was just the biggest issue.
I was fairly like what's it? I could balance schoolwork well. I could balance the other work well. I just kind of got sad around that time. I don't know why.
Yeah, oh no, Winter Wonderland, like near the end of development, was like a really sad time for us because we didn't know if what we were making was gonna be like good or not. I guess that's how to put it. Like,
because there was a lot of people just saying, "Oh, nobody's gonna play it. This is gonna be like a waste of time." Like a lot of people were saying that. And it was really just
a lot of people were really mean to us because we were making a TRTF game. I don't want to call anyone out in particular, even though there's a guy named Ultra Knight.
In the chat watching, probably.
Ultra Knight.
Hi, Ultra Knight.
But like, there were some people who definitely told us our time and told us like it wasn't. I don't know.
Oh no, I gladly call him out here, but I'm not going to.
It was really hard to be motivated to work on, like, you know, Winter Wonderland when it was just like I don't know. I don't know. It's
I think the issue was nobody knew what kind of like treasure we had.
No one knew who we were.
Yeah.
It was like the biggest thing. Is I don't know. When you're like a random team that comes out of nowhere saying you're gonna make, you know, some new game, like there's not a lot of trust in you. Like again, I don't want to be like, I think Winter Wonderland turned out pretty well for what it was, but like specifically towards like the build-up, we were getting like hate comments, people telling us like when we announced we were redesigning the character Sugar, there was like controversy over that. We got like people telling us to like cancel our game over like.
I thought it was funny though. Like that was the stupidest thing I ever seen. It's like, oh my god, it sucks. It's like, who cares? It's like a goofy cat character for a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. Oh, of another fan game. It's a fan game of a fan game. Why are you so like depressed over it? Who cares?
No way.
No.
That.
Like there was specifically someone who told me to kill myself because of the design. I think it, I think it was a Honko account. I'm not sure because the account's gone now. But like literally, he was like posting in the comments like asking why we did the redesign, and I explained why, and he made this giant post about how like I don't know.
I don't think Honko would be that dedicated. He's like, I know what he's doing. He's like more a fan of Radiant, like to be honest, and he's just I don't know. He's like. I swear he actually has like some mental disability.
Donnie got me and Danger and everybody else involved because he made a cheese game.
Since I was already involved.
This isn't about Honko. This is about. Let's not give him enough.
Don't give him attention.
I love you, Honko.
No, let's not. Yeah, let's not talk about him.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah. So that was probably just the biggest hurdle: getting over people telling us, that what we were wasting.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, there was a lot of stigma behind the TRTF series before Winter Wonderland came out. It was because, again, not to be mean to anyone who's made a TRTF game, but the overall consensus in like the community is like they're bad. Like TRTF is a bad series by bad devs who make bad games. Yeah. And I don't know. It was probably our fault for trying to make a. I don't know. You can't please everyone, which is what I've learned from now. Because at this point, I could care less if people like or don't like Winter Wonderland. But like, while you're making the game and like putting all your effort into it, it can be really hard to get motivated when like, people are. Yeah.
I remember when it released initially with like the bugs and like just people were calling it like the cyberpunk of FNAF or something.
Oh my god!
That was one of the biggest comments on the day of release.
The cyberpunk
that was kind of funny.
It's a funny comment.
Why was it called the cyberpunk of FNAF?
Because there were like 2 bugs on the first release.
It took a wee bit too long to release because we added. Okay, so here's the thing with Luminance. We add all the good features like last second. Like originally the game was just like the normal like 5 nights whatever. But then we're like, hey, what if we add like these after night segments, which are really cool. And then we had the overhaul generator repair because that was going to be completely different. Again, that's just kind of our thing. Nothing's finished until it's out the door, and not even that. We were thinking of like optimizing generator repair at one point and stuff like that.
I like that part.
But
it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it took a wee bit too long, and some people didn't like that. I forgot what was going on.
The reception we got on launch was not very good. I guess the more
time reversed.
It was after the game was out for like a day or two, I think the reception definitely got a lot warmer. But like people were not happy when the game came out, and that was also another like really devastating thing. But we also learned release your games at like 4 a.m. Like honestly, we released Winter Wonderland at I think like 4 a.m. So like people were like reporting bugs to us, and by the time like most people actually got around to like downloading the game, it had been early enough to where we had been able to fix like a lot of the major bugs that came out. I don't know.
Granted, you did have to stay up like over 30 hours.
Yeah, I did not get a lot of sleep the week Winter Wonderland.
Yeah, I didn't
that
get
was not
any
very
sleep.
healthy.
I didn't get any sleep during development. I know this is really embarrassing to admit publicly. I like almost failed my math class because I stayed up so late making TRTF.
I never saw that again.
But was it worth it?
And oh yeah, by the way, put that on the stream now. Who's streaming? Put it on there, Jack. Now.
What the heck? I meant to say what the heck.
Put the picture of the light bulb.
But the light bulb.
All right, let me download it. All right. I don't know if GIFs pop up if on OBS.
They do on OBS.
Let's go.
But all right. But yeah, so that's again. Those are the roadblocks. Since then, again, we've gotten a lot more like.
There it is.
It's the light bulb.
Hey, I ended up with like a B in the end, so I did pretty good. I rebounded. I focused near the end.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I didn't fail.
I was so worried about like seeing the game like actually come out on time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the game got delayed by like 4 months because,
I think like another big issue is the fact that there's just like 40 different deadlines set for it, and like only one of them was actually like met.
What one was? We didn't meet a deadline.
Well,
no, I think it was
like I was meaning the release date of the actual game specifically. like it got like there was like several different release dates for it. At least the good thing about the last few ones, it wasn't actually like publicly announced.
I think the game just came out when it was ready. Honestly,
don't open until December 25th.
The December 23rd was the original release.
That was your idea. We all were against it, but you're like, no, let's do that. I'm like, we're not gonna make it. We didn't make it. That was the one time you were wrong. I'll think of another few, but that was the one time.
All right, what's the next question?
All right, next question is, what are the origins of the team? How did it like form?
I think we've already kind of gone.
Yeah,
through
we
that.
kind of.
We could go a little bit in depth with that. Sure. So like.
I think it all starts through. Okay, we're gonna start with me and Winsomeless because that's where it really like stemmed from. So me and Winsomeless started talking because of our friends Nocturna and Tech Owl. Like me, Winsomeless, Nocturna, and Tech Owl had our own little like friend group going. Like the four of us, and our friend Peyton was there too. So like the five of us would like talk like pretty much every day. But yeah, so we were all like talking with each other and like having a good time, and then me, Winsomeless, and Tech Owl like worked really well. Like the three of us specifically had a really good like dynamic working wise. So we were all like and we started Black Smoke, and that's where it came from. So me, Tech Owl, and Winsomeless were in my server's like voice chat one day, and then
Shut up, Ultranite.
Shut up, Ultranite. Shut up, Ultranite. Shut up, Ultranite. So anyways, we with the Tech Owl, we're in my server's like voice chat. And again, Nomoke joined out of nowhere for like no reason.
I had nothing else to do, no other group chats are going on. I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna hang out with these dorks, these FNAF nerds. Because to be honest, because I joined that server through the Ellie's testing server when that was still around. And like that was like the salty spittoon, like get into the Ellie's testing server, even though everybody there was like really like stupid. And then we got into I got into that server. I'm like, this is stupid.
I wouldn't have ever met a fucking. Oh my bad. I wouldn't have met a Cecil or Tech Owl if I wasn't for the fact that I was invited to like the Ellie's testing server because I was like. I used to talk to Scrubby a lot.
It all stemmed
like
from
2016.
Ellie, yeah, honestly. We were all friends with Scribby before anyone, like the creator of Ellie's, and we all kind of met each other and became friends from like there, I think.
Wow.
And it's also how I met Stojo at the time too. Because me, him, and Scribby were like pretty close for a while. Like the three of us worked on Ellie's together. But then through Ellie's, after that we kind of went our own separate ways, and then ended up meeting up again. But so we met Nomoke that one day, and he started talking. And me, Tech Owl, Winsomeless, and Nomoke, became friends. Then Nomoke introduced us to Toonster and Ivan, like a week later. And then all of us just started like talking. And that's where like the main friend group like came from. And the rest is kind of history. We were friends, we hung out with Vapor, and we all kind of had like pasts of like making games. So we decided to come together to make Winter Wonderland.
Wow. Truly inspirational story.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you, Jack.
Inspiring,
Yeah.
right?
All right. I mean, I think that's it. That's all the questions. But if the audience has anything to say, they can say something.
Oh, I'm excited to answer.
I think I remember Elijah or 2000 Studios earlier. He said like something like,
will we ever TRTF again?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No.
Should we discuss our idea we had for?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, this would be good.
All right. So
there were plans for a 3R.
We planned out the Return to Freddy's 3. It was called the Return to Freddy's 3 Halloween Horror. And it's never gonna be made. So if someone wants to make this, go for it. And it was gonna be arguably one of the most ambitious fan games to date. At least from like I can't think of any personally that were like more than this. So
it was like basically our TRTF5, but it never got that far in development.
We wrote out like a document for what the game was gonna be. And again, this is never coming out. We don't have enough time or energy to make this.
It's gonna take at least 2 years to make.
It would have taken 2 years. So Oh, hold on. I can actually open up the doc. I have the document. Hold on.
Wait,
I
There was, like,
love
another
this.
issue,
Can I
but,
read
like,
the
wait,
document on the
Can I
on
just
the screen?
quickly say
It wasn't anything
that,
like serious. It was just like
I like the name of the third one.
wait,
Halloween
can I
horror.
also break this up?
It's a good
Yeah,
title.
What do you want to bring up?
Yeah, one of our members though is doing, official TRTF game.
Oh, yeah,
the
Brian.
Desolation game.
Brian. Desolation Bastard, yes.
Anyways, so 3R. The way how the game took place 20 years after Winter Wonderland,
20.
and the Night Guard from Winter Wonderland was opening up this like horror attraction, or not a horror, it's just a carnival. Like, you guys ever been to like county fairs?
Yeah.
He was opening up a place like that, and it was kind of like based off of his time
Yes,
from
I am
Fazbear
driving.
Entertainment. Because the Winter Wonderland Night Guard doesn't die.
No
He does not die. I just want to say that there for the lore. So the game took place in this giant ass carnival, and you were like the Night Guard. And the game wasn't a 5 nights game at all. The game was one night, but it was split into different sections.
So it was like kind of like a 5 nights
It was
game.
kind of like a 5 nights game, but instead of like waiting for like time to go by, you had to like try and escape the attraction. The goal of the game was you started in like a ticket booth, I think, and from the ticket booth you had to make your way through this like giant ass like county fair carnival to like I don't think it was to escape it. It was to find something. I don't know if we ever got that far. But so throughout the game, there were like 20 different characters, and each character had like their own theme. Like we had like
we're all in like the original idea was just like, oh, we have all these characters just kind of there, but I think it was like a combination idea of me and you, so we were saying like, what if there was like little segments where they had like different characters, and then like there was like a point in time where we really wanted to make this. It's just like, well, we can't really like, because I don't know, it gets to a point where it's just like you make something for so long, but then you want some sort of like incentive to keep making it besides just you wanting to make it, right? So it's just like, you can always make it like an original game, you know? I don't know. But
anyways, so yeah, so you started
it'll
like
explain the weird naming choices later on. Go on.
Alright, so the way how the game started is because in our like canonical lore, the guy who made him like open the park didn't have any rights to Fazbear Entertainment, so all the characters were almost like knockoffs of their like what they were. Like, it wasn't Freddy Fazbear, it was like Ferris the Bear. It wasn't Bonnie the Bunny.
Yeah.
It was like Benny Bundy. Yeah, and like they were like all these like knockoffs. But anyway, so you started in like this ticket booth, which is like this almost carnival area, and in the ticket booth you had like Lockjaw, who was a mime, and then he was like a ventriloquist with the puppet on like his hand, and like, and so you had to like escape the ticket booth, which was like a whole other section. Then from the ticket booth, you were gonna go through like this cool skate park area. It was like this cool like, skater ring.
Oh, I love this.
And yeah, so Vigo, who's a character in TRTF3, is like the snake. And so we were trying to come up with an idea, like how would a snake as an animatronic move?
Yeah, he'd like, oh, he'd be on wheels, and then I'm like, dude, he could be like a radical skateboarder. He could be on a skateboard.
Yeah, Sunken, parts of it was based off of Freddy Land, like the idea. Like it was kind of similar. But
It's
anyway,
kind of merging like
Vigo, but it's a skater. That's good.
but yeah, so then you have to go to like this like, and yeah, each section how it works is you're like trying to like escape the section by like doing typical FNAF mechanics, like by avoiding the characters using like cameras and a tablet, but also like trying to complete an objective to get to the next area. So after the skate park, I think you'd like go to like, it was like a Chinatown kind of area with like Sally and Ty, who are also TRTF characters, and then from there you would end up in like a bar. It was like a stand-up bar, like a comedy club, to where you had like the host who was Ferris, and he had like a bartender, and he had like a co-host.
Raz was the co-host and Sugar was the bartender.
Yeah,
she was not gonna look like how she did in like what's it called, Frankfurt's. Not like that. It was gonna be more classy and not like stupid.
But yes, anyways, the game would end with you entering like a storage facility, which was the original building TRTF3 took place in, and then it'd be like a giant amalgamation with like all of the characters from like the previous sections, like going up to like this like storage room. I don't know. It was just this big game that was gonna like I don't know. It was gonna be all on game.
You even glanced over some parts. You forgot about the farm with like Bonnie and Chica, who are like redneck farmers, and like the Beast, who is like a beekeeper.
Yeah, so there was Bonnie and Chica, who were like a redneck farmer couple, and
so like you'd be in the corn maze, and they'd be chasing after you with guns or something like that.
Yeah, not guns, but it was like
I always envisioned that. It was supposed to be
something more like PC, like I don't know, like farming equipment.
Keep in mind, it was supposed to be like goofy a bit. Like we aren't fully taking ourselves seriously. Like we don't want to be that, right? Go on.
Yeah. Anyways, so you were like in this corn maze, and you were like running from like not running, but you were like trying to hide from the animatronics in like this corn maze section, and it was gonna be cool. We had like cinematic cutscenes planned out. I don't know.
Fesper's Fright with like Frank Bird, who's now named Frankie, like Balloon Boy.
Oh my god! And yeah, we had a section of the game, and we called it like Bad Winter Wonderland. So where the Night Guard was gonna make almost like a cardboard attraction of what his experience was like in like Winter Wonderland. So it was like a really small version of the Winter Wonderland map with like cardboard cutouts, and you were gonna have to like go through that like section of like the theme park, and it was like so like a holy crap, it's Winter Wonderland but bad. And I don't know, there were a lot of ideas for this game. It was gonna be so cool.
Pirates Cove, like Foxy, like that was like a whole like pirate section.
Oh yeah, we had a pirate section of the theme parks where you had to like go on like this like giant pirate ship, which was like a attraction, and then it was like Foxy. Who was it? We had pirate. It was like
Foxy, and we were gonna add more. Like that was like still undeveloped. That part it was still like.
And it was gonna be Doug was gonna be like the good pirate, and Foxy was gonna be like the bad pirate, and it was gonna be like this whole like I don't know. Again, we were basically trying to base a game off of like an actual like real life giant theme park.
I like the skate park idea with Vigo and all the like disgusting animals. We're gonna have a possum, like a skunk, like really like kind of gross animals. By Martin Arthur.
Martin Arthur is like.
And like the Chinatown area was. He was kind of like in the Chinatown area, like they had like it was like based off the characters that were in like what was it called? The Gilbert facility, Radslow. It was like the characters from that. Now I know it might be kind of like maybe insensitive to call it Chinatown, but that's like that was the idea. Maybe it was probably gonna be cut, but like that was that. Oh yeah, thanks to. There were some people on Radiance that were working on this. So
yeah, I think Nocturna came. I think Nocturna came up with like some of the ideas for Halloween horror.
Yeah.
So did Ultranite. Ultranite was like kind of helping with development too. But again, the game, with what our grandiose idea was, the game would have just taken too long to like realistically work on. And I don't know. So then we kind of we put it aside and then started working on our current project, which is getting announced in like 10 days, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is funny with that. Like we had there was some funny hijinks with that, which I hope we can discuss someday at some point.
No, Radiance is not making Halloween horror Bloodness Bits. No one's making it. If someone wants to make it, they can.
Like, go ahead and do it.
Like, I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah, they just
Thank you,
confirmed it.
Radiance.
Yeah, can't wait.
Thank you, Radiance.
And yeah, if you couldn't tell, the game took place on Halloween, like Winter Wonderland. Like Winter Wonderland was like, I don't know.
And the funny part is, we're gonna release it Halloween of this year. That's I just love the idea for this game so much. It's so cool.
So like, let's say, the whole joke behind the thing was just that you were gonna release it on a certain holiday. And
it wasn't really like a joke. It was just kind
Next
of our
one
shtick.
is Thanksgiving. Thanks, I don't know.
Thanksgiving.
It'd be like Easter or New Year's.
Oh,
New Year's
yeah.
frights.
Oh, what other big holidays?
I always had the idea, like early on before like we did this 3-hour idea, there was like, okay, so for 3-hour we're gonna combine 3 and 4. So for 4-hour, this is just my idea, right? Nobody was on board with this except like, that'd be cool to do, but we're not doing this. What if we made 4-hour and it combines 4 with or combines TRTF 5 and Radslaw into one game? We can make it an Unreal Engine. It's really, really cool and stupid, and it's just like, no TRTF 5.
That was shut down pretty quickly.
But yeah,
I knew it was going to be shut down. I was just stating my idea, because there's like I don't want to say not like a dream project, but just an idea that like it's really good, and I have no clue why nobody's did it yet. Like this is a really good idea. So okay, so imagine it's like TRTF 5, right? As it was in Click Team, but in like a real 3D game engine. So it's a point and click game yet, and it has all the animations, but it's like
that was Final Nights 4.
Yeah, but it was gonna be like TRTF 5. I'm recording Jack Horn just in case. See, I always come in for the clutch with the recording.
Yeah. Exactly.
Got the audacity out now.
But anyways, so yeah, we're not making a TRTF game. We're making our own original project, which is
it's not like an original IP, but it's like FNAF yet. But
it's kind. I don't know. Our
original FNAF.
It's not a remaster of anything, is what we're saying.
It's our own characters. It's our own. A game like it hasn't been done before. I don't really think if that gets anyone hyped. It's a weird game.
It's weird.
It's like the best thing. It has I don't know. It has the Luminance kind of weirdness to it.
I just hope it's not lame. I'm really scared the like trailer's gonna be lame, but I don't think it is. I don't know.
Wow.
So if anyone has any questions about our new game, we can answer some we can like base questions. We can't really spoil too much, but. If anyone wants to like take a crack at,
Yeah, we're making the new game in Scratch.
Yeah, it's being done in Scratch.
Oh, I thought you said it was being done in
Someone's
FNAF.
mad. Like, I was like serious.
Yeah, no, this main Scratch. It's the best game engine. Better than
I can't believe it's being made in Scratch. Like they talked about it in the Reddit server.
Yeah, being made in Scratch.
Yeah, totally being made in Scratch.
Being made in Scratch.
Totally, I mean, we're being serious.
I
like,
love
not
Scratch.
joking and being like sarcastic.
Yeah, it's actually being made in Scratch.
And yeah, Cross, we need to talk to you about something with the game. There's an issue with some game Jolt integration. We're having like a problem with it, so like if we can talk to you afterwards, that would be a big help.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
There's a big part of the game that's like game Jolt integrated, and me and my friend Dyer are like big nerds, and we were like doing some stuff in Python with it, and we ran into like an issue with like the game Jolt like actual API integration. We got like a lot of it working, but there was like one specific feature that was gonna be really cool that we just like I don't know wasn't working too well. So if you can like hit us up after, that'd be pretty cool.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know. This new project is. I think it's gonna be cool. That's all I can really say.
Yeah, I'm excited for what people like. Oh, I'm having
Games at Freddy's.
Games
at Freddy's. Yeah, the game's like no one really knows what it is yet, but pretty much when our trailer comes out on Fan Games at Freddy's, everything's like being revealed.
No, I know.
So it won't be secret for too much longer. I think Ultra Knight is like the only person who actually like knows the full extent to what we're doing.
And Alliston.
Maybe
Radiance? I don't know.
Yeah, Nocturna knows.
Yeah.
Other than that, I hope you guys are excited for what we have
Very
next.
epic.
The Return to Freddy's 4!
Yeah! So, do you guys have anything you want to show to the stream?
Yeah, I can.
Alright. Very nice.
I gotta be careful.
Alright, what should we show, gang? This is...
I gotta be careful with what I could show.
It needs
no context. Something good.
Because I'm really like smart, really smart.
We could show that one render of the one character on the one slamming his hands on the one thing.
No, I don't want that spoiled. That's too good.
That's too good.
I want that in the trailer. Like, it's gonna be so cool. I want to motion capture it. I don't care what you say, so slow. I want to motion capture that.
All right. So what's something we can like show them?
We could show all the events that were in the extras menu.
Well, no. We gotta show them something for the new game. We gotta
the new game.
Let's show one pixel from the trailer.
Actually, there's a concept office we made, Suslord.
Wait.
The concept office?
Yeah, look. Can I show this off?
Oh wow, that looks amazing.
Wow. Excellent.
If anyone wants to see this beautiful creation.
Are you actually gonna send it?
No, I'm just gonna like... Is there a way I can like... Oh no, I can't. Okay, hold up. I gotta download it now. Oh my gosh, it takes forever. This entire process. downloading it, then going on OBS, and then uploading it. Boom. This is
I
it.
hope this is recording the audio.
This is concept art of the office. It's really detailed. So
Wow, that's
try
so
not to
good.
Very
give it
good.
away.
Not any like remake of any other existing thing. It's completely our idea.
Yeah.
It kind of looks
Try
familiar.
not to steal this, guys. Don't. It's copyright. It's copyright.
No, please don't steal this design. Actually,
Don't
it's really
steal
like
that design.
accurate, like
So
real,
if you see
our
the-
original.
If you see this, Susslord here has a law background, and you're not gonna. It's not gonna be too pretty.
Oh,
All right.
That's one way to stop him.
No, I want to show one thing. Come on, what's something we can show?
Would showing the logo be too bold, or are we
Yeah,
gonna still?
very bold.
Yeah, that's very. We can show them. Okay, hold on. Wait, as a
What about the
question-
one? Wait, I want to put the one. Can we show the one image we showed on 4chan? Or I showed on 4chan.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
showed
yeah,
an
that's
image on 4chan?
Actually, no, not that one. I know what one. I know the best one.
Okay.
Hold on, I know what we can show. Hold on.
Someone could probably find it eventually. It took a while.
Okay. We can show Is this too bold?
Oh.
I think you showed one of the characters in this before.
we send it?
Yeah, we already
The
showed one of the
Luminance account.
characters, and I think we
You
can
want-
show this.
All right.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's good enough. That looks good.
All right.
All right. Let me
show the
download
people.
it really quickly. All right.
Just saying, these
Ooh,
characters look really
look at
cool.
He's gonna show like a corner of it. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
There it
It's
is.
glory.
Look at that.
That,
That looks cool.
that's a new render
Hey.
from our
Wow.
game.
Oh. New render for Luminance game, very epic.
It's not an alligator. It's a hippo. Why does
It's a
people keep
hippo.
saying that?
That's a hippo. That looks
Guys are
nothing like a
being- I
hippo.
can't say it.
Dry on. That
Uh,
took us like 2 minutes.
I see chromatic
Maybe a minute.
aberration.
No, it took 5 minutes because we didn't have e-cycles.
That
yet.
looks nothing like a hippo. Just saying.
It looks amazing.
I hope you guys like the bump maps on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I put a lot of detail into the normal maps, displacement maps, all made with my favorite.
You
program.
handmade it. You handmade that.
I handmade it. I made it all on paper and I scanned it and put it on.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny because my mom sort of came up with the redesign of the hippo because we had like a worse one at one point.
Want to show them the
Oh my
worst
God.
one?
We should show the first render of both of these characters.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, we have
Sunken, that's supposed to be a human on the left.
Really?
Supposed to be.
No.
All right, so where's the original renders?
It's on the
of both
OneDrive.
characters?
It's on the OneDrive.
Is it in test renders?
Hold on, I'll get it. Give me a minute.
You're just Josh.
Where is
It's
it?
No, don't.
We can show them the.
Wait, hold on. Where's the Brender actually? I'm being like stupid.
Can we put links in the chat?
Yeah, I think you can.
Let's do it.
Pretty sure you can.
Just don't put anything.
Okay, hold on.
Cross might get mad. Cross. You can't even express your own anger if Ivan put something wrong without the.
There's no angry emoji.
Yeah. Okay. I made a design. Again, while we're in the talks with the
Why
game,
do you think
I'll
it's a
bring
link
that
to
up.
a stream?
Okay, so here's the first render of the hippo, and here's the first one of the rat
Oh,
guy.
I remember. I
wow.
remember that.
Those?
Hey, that hat
I
looks
like
kind of
that.
cool. It looks kind of familiar as well.
I've seen it.
I like that.
I like that.
I like
Chance
that
to get
hat.
this
Let me
right
take
in
you
here.
from
Chance to
anywhere.
get the clip.
Okay.
This. Look at these.
Boom. Oh, why is it like this? Okay, well, I don't know why it's like
Oh
that.
god.
Oh, that's the hippo.
He
No,
took
that
over the
was a very-
stream. Hijacked by
Okay,
Mr.
here.
So that was the
Mr.
very first
Hippo
version of the
number
hippo.
one. And then
That's stupid.
whoever this guy's name. What is this guy's name?
Can't say.
It'll be
That's
revealed
Also,
in due
hijacked
time.
by Mr. whatever this is. Boom. Side by side comparison.
I'm just saying, the rat guy's voice is really good.
It's.
Oh, they have
He
voices.
has a very beautiful
Oh no,
voice.
we have voice actors. We got some voice actors, so I can say.
Wow.
You'll probably know who it is. That's,
Very nice.
Probably not. Nobody knows. Like I said, like, oh, you should, and you're like, what? Who?
All right.
toy Chuck E. Cheese. It's not toy Chuck E. Cheese.
Should
So
we
it's
show
not
this?
the six figures from them.
Should we show this? Or-
No, don't show that. No, don't
No,
show
Hey,
that.
it actually
No, we don't show
that's
that.
pretty good though.
Don't show it. All right.
No.
Anyway, so
Come on.
I think that's like mainly it for now. We showed some stuff from the new game.
Very nice.
We got
everyone's
So
questions.
is that it?
Oh, wait. One last render I want to show of this has been. It's just a cool.
Oh,
Yes.
you're done.
I like
that.
Thank you, Arnold.
Thank you, Arnold. Hold on, this is really big footy. Hold on. Okay. I was really proud of the soda machine I made as a prop.
Oh yes.
So hopefully I can get a good render of that.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Good old Uncle Jimmy's old-fashioned
Uncle Jimmy's. This,
Rest in
drink
peace,
in
Uncle
it.
Jimmy. Wonder what happened with him. He trolled Game Jolt too hard. Good old Joey. Tecco.
Yes, that's it. The
Website.
Uncle Jimmy vending
Vending
machine.
machine.
Cross, unbanned Joey Tecco. I don't know what he did wrong.
This Uncle
It's not that he tried to read the
Hey,
website.
wait, can you zoom in a little more to the vending machine? I
Oh
wanna
no,
point
you
something
can't
out.
actually. We're not. I have to blur out a certain soda brand. No, you
Oh,
can't.
I see the Mechless soda.
No, you don't see the Mechless soda.
I'm pretty sure I see the
You
Mechless
don't
soda.
see Mechless soda.
Okay.
Might be deaf or something.
Is that the postal dude ass
Oh
drawing?
my gosh, I gotta shrink it now. It's gonna take forever.
Okay, so a bit of explanation. Like Jimmy's like character, like I think it was supposed to have like the postal dude like look to it, so that's why I drew it after.
Oh, you made Jimmy's character?
Yeah, that's what because I drew it on the little can. On
We
the soda machine.
Oh my god, I keep moving the
'Cause
background.
nobody else wanted to draw it. I asked people, and nobody did it, so I had to do it myself.
You could have asked me.
I don't
draw.
care.
I could have, I could have. Well, if we ever make another soda brand, I'll be sure to get Fazzy Funbear, creator of Sloppy Nights, to draw my art.
Thank you.
Uncle
no,
Jimmy
okay.
is a sex offender. Who said that?
He is
What?
he is not. Uncle Jimmy is like 14.
Yeah, I don't think he could be. He's funny, but not that funny. If you get
Anyway,
if you
so
get my
is there anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good for
All
now.
right.
All right.
I mean, any questions? Any final questions from the audience? All
I
right.
have a
Someone has
question.
Let's get it-
questions.
okay.
Let's see.
Do it now.
I know, I have a
Becker
question.
04 got one. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, 4?
Sorry. Is Uncle Jimmy
Why
a
are
sex
people
offender?
saying
He's
the
not.
sex in it? Isn't he?
They think all uncles are. I don't know why. My uncle's cool.
What is your favorite animatronic?
Freddy Fazbear.
Favorite?
I said Freddy. I got a little story. I got a story for a lot. I like to ramble. So I got asked this question once on Omegle, and I said Freddy Fazbear, and some kid said you're a loser, and like yelled some stupid stuff, and he left. Left very disappointed.
That was such a beautiful.
And then
story.
I didn't want to turn my webcam on the entire day.
Oh yeah. One final thing. This is probably a really bad endorsement. We've been posting stuff in our new game on 4chan, just to like see what the 4chaners say. So if you've ever seen anything remotely FNAF related on 4chan, it might be us.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like this group, you could kind of say, because like Ultra Knight did something similar.
It's I don't know. But 4chan is even though it's like the scum of the internet.
Oh, it
there's
isn't.
like I don't know. It's still there's like some really funny stuff you can get on it.
I mean, okay, I wouldn't recommend any of the younger viewers, if there is even any, to go on there, because it might not be safe for you currently, but it's a funny website.
There's some funny characters on there, very colorful.
Yeah.
Very colorful, like...
I liked the one that went on
their
like
voices.
a schizophrenic ranting about some weird political thing. I forgot the name of it.
We've gotten some fun feedback about our game from the 4chaners.
Yeah, they liked it.
I mean, feedback's feedback.
Which character you had the most fun modeling in Winter Wonderland? We need Marissa for that. Get Martin Arthur out of here. Get Marissa in here for that.
Yeah, go. So remove Martin Arthur real quick.
Okay.
Just add them.
Is she on?
We can only hope.
Yes, we must wait now. A couple hours only.
You must pray to Allah.
4chaners make fun of you for liking FNAF? No.
No, it's a different environment.
I mean, okay, no, everybody on that site. Marissa, we got a question from the audience. What character you had the most fun modeling in Winter Wonderland?
Foxy. I had really fun modeling Foxy. Yeah.
Keep up the modeling. I still, to this day, I can't get over how you turned my version of Lockjaw into yours. I still can't get over that. How did you do that?
I sent you the video.
I know, but it's crazy.
Winston, you had a question.
What? Oh, I didn't even to be honest, a lot of the classic mode of TRTF2 and Winter Wonderland, a lot of that was just recoded from memory. I completely did it up from scratch. I did not reference the original TRTF2 at all when making it. It was just kind of from memory. So I don't know. I can keep track.
There's a missing feature. You know who to blame. Alston, be sure to check your DMs. I'm gonna send him something too.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
All right. Does anyone have any more? Or does anyone have any more questions? Are we done for today?
I have a question for you, Jack Horn. Who are you?
I
Who are
am
you?
Jack Horn.
I don't know who you are.
It's not very nice.
Thanks for looking.
Let me see.
Who are you, and what do you do?
Well, anyways,
I am Jake Horn. I try to make games and I interview people, I guess.
Dude, you're like
No,
the dev.
no.
Cooler.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
It's the dev,
Mosky and friends. Mosky and friends. Mosky and friends.
No. Oh god.
Great video.
Isn't that a funny joke that you made?
Funny.
You made that joke.
Sure.
You did.
Yeah, and Links does program my game because I am in fact too dumb.
You can't understand the basic mathematics to make
No,
a
it's not on
team
Click
game?
it's on Unity. And I'm not smart enough to learn Unity.
Wow. Wait, are you using
Yeah.
Unity? Come on, bro. It's not even that hard. You can just use Bolt and... Come on, bro.
I'll learn it later. I'm too lazy.
Unity's pretty
You
good
just
though.
have a skill issue.
This was cool.
Yeah, is that it?
I thoroughly enjoyed. I think
Very
so.
nice.
Anyone else got anything else?
I had to defecate during the entire stream. I'm just waiting. I can't use funny wording because we're on Game Jolt Got Talent. Where
Well,
You had
we
to
can't
defecate.
we can't use explicit language because all the children
We're on what's
watching will
called
get mad.
live TV.
This is
Yep.
PG-13. PG-13. We can say ass, but we can't say anything more than that. No, I was allowed to say that. Okay.
All right.
No, I can't say.
Ass
I
is not a
cannot say
fucking.
that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yes,
Did it
yeah. I almost
I
said it, but
purposely did that. I'm really sorry.
All right.
I think
I think that is it.
All right.
All right. Hope
Stay
everyone
cool,
enjoyed. And
Stay in
yeah,
school.
stay in
Don't
school.
fail your math class. Well, hold on. My final thing. Stay in school. Don't fail your math class to reach a deadline for your very excellent TRTF video game. It's very worthwhile.
Mhm.
Don't fail college for TRTF. Whatever that means.
Uh-oh.
What? What? I'm not in college. I'm in high school. Don't fail high school for TRTF. I didn't know. I passed. Winning.
Hashtag
Winner.
winning.
You need to put, yeah, you passed, right? So in the end,
Android
you
is
won.
winning.
But yeah, so stay on the lookout for our next project. Hope you guys
Yes,
like it.
good idea.
Thank you.
Ricochet 2 coming April 12th.
I gotta go, guys.
Well, that's it for today. See you guys later. Goodbye. Game Jolt.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Chad.
Peace out.